Okay, so setup's the same. I don't have my chin mount in yet. Different microphone though, I broke the other one. So I have this Velcro pad, right, and the handlebar came down and it just hit that adapter because it was so long. So with this one I think I'll be able to clip it on. Velcro back a little further so the cords don't get hit by the handlebar if I have to turn sharp. That looks about right, close enough. So yeah, this is the Purple Panda mic. Still have the like a dead cat thing on it. It's real similar, but this one had little spots on the side. So I'll go visor down like before. It's clipped to my. Oh, there's cars coming. I better hurry. I don't want to be behind them. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, yeah, Purple Panda mic. It's got little holes on the sides. It looks a little more advanced. Maybe it's just the case that it's in. So we'll see if it sounds any better. A couple other guys that ride around like this suggested it. And I think it was 30 or 40 bucks on Amazon. So the mic that I broke was only 20 bucks. Nice gravelly corner. Everything's gravel, gravel, gravel. And then this road, they put down that dumb tar and they cover it in stones. And then these guys are lazy and they never come and sweep it, right? So, I don't know. Let's take it kind of easy in the corners. We got cars in front of us anyways. The one up here you can take pretty quick, as long as you know it and you trust it. But especially at night coming home, I always figured there's going to be some kind of animal stopped on the other side. But I really don't want to dilly-dally around today. I'm not in the mood to go, what are we doing now? 35 to 50? There's the pest control guy up here. There's a dude yesterday passed a FedEx truck. There's a nice shiny box. Let's see if that flickers. But, yeah, he passed a FedEx truck that had his left turn signal on. So like the guy whips out of traffic, goes around the truck who's about to turn left and just get T-boned by this guy. Unfortunately, the guy in the FedEx truck saw him, but man, people out here get nutty. They get nutty. So yeah, I don't know how packed this stuff is. Normally, you could go quite a bit quicker. I don't remember if I went this way in the last video or not. I thought I went down Territorial. Yeah, I went down Territorial, not this way. So yeah, some of these corners are kind of fun right here near the house. You know, I don't want to go too nuts and, you know, don't shit where you eat, right? Their butt cheeks hanging out. You can make it. Mini Cooper. Oh my god, it's so hot out when you go this slow. This is right now, oh, there, we just passed it. 12 miles an hour, speed of my lawnmower. Like, I could cruise around in my lawnmower in downtown and it wouldn't slow anybody down because these people are so mundane and boring. Not sure if we're still even recording. We are still recording. Yeah, still got a red flashy flashy. Oh, god damn it. I think we're gonna risk it. We're gonna get behind this blue car and we're gonna see if he's fast enough to get me in front of that van. I don't think they're gonna be. I think that they're gonna not pay attention. You can see them looking down at their phones. Boring. What'll happen is when they're super slow, I'll just split lanes. Go, 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 it's green. Anytime. I'll goose it. When you want to get on the highway, Oh my god, what an asshole. I don't don't want to wait for you people because you're slow and boring. Oh, this is so much better. This is the part where I crash and slide out under a semi, and then all those people laugh at me. There's a bump right here, you gotta be careful. Oh, we can go in front of this guy. Helmet cam is much better. Because then it'd be like, then you guys would know that I'm actually looking for traffic before I get over a lane. I'm not just going like a maniac. Really, I should have just gone. Just the nice thing, getting stuck at the front of a light is that you get to have nobody in front of you. I don't know that it's worth sitting in the sun for that long, not at an intersection like that. Let me get my visor shut again. There we go, shut visor, shut chin hole. No, it's not till you stop it feels so hot. It was like when I was out in Arizona, my buddy Dom, like, so it's so dry that even with gear on, everything feels fine as long as you're moving. You just drink a ton of water and keep yourself moving, get your electrolytes up, and you're good to go. Well, it's still recording. It was at 20% battery. I do have that plug plugged in. I wonder if there's any weird shit going on where like it doesn't show you that it's charging because you're, I don't know. This guy is, like, you can see him playing with his phone. He's not even pulled all the way up to the light. Like, is he even on the left-hand turn sensor? I should just pull around and go in front of him since there's space. Well, no, because we get a left arrow before the other lane gets to go straight. So if this right lane gets to go and they go straight and we don't get a light, it's because this jackass isn't on the sensor. Green arrow, yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, now you put your signal on. Smart. So smart. If he's going straight at the roundabout, I'm going to get in the right lane and pass his ass. Oh, there's a little fucking, there's a bus thing. Jackass at the trailer that won't get off his phone. Oh man, riding into Michigan is exhilarating. I almost can't contain the adrenaline. Look at, take your face, take your fucking stupid face and point it forward where you're driving. Come on, dude. So now I'm not going to pass him because I don't want him following me to work. Don't need him knowing that. Oh, at least he did that right. Just cross all the lines, doesn't matter. Okay. Headed home. We'll see how night mode works. Magical internet. That's a police officer. Oh, I'm not even speeding. Yeah, good old internet has all kinds of settings for the GoPro on it. That's supposed to be good for low light. We'll find out. There was always people like street scenes or like walking area. This guy has brights on. Oh yeah, I should have flashed him. No, he didn't have his brights on. His lights just suck. Anyway, so these settings, see if I can do them by memory here. It should be 2K, well 2.7K, whatever they call it, not 4K. We could do 4K because we're using lower frame rate, and probably the more, what people say is a higher resolution, you see less noise in the dark areas. So maybe I'll bump it up. We took the frame rate down from 30 to 24, so 2.7K, 24 frames per second. We manually set the shutter speed to double that. That's all the recommendations. So we're 1/48 for the shutter speed, and we limited the ISO to 800 so it doesn't get all weird. we'll see how it looks. Turn the bitrate to high as well, and then they recommend leaving the GoPro color on, which I've been doing for the outdoor videos anyway. I don't want to do that much post-processing. I don't care if my grass is a little greener than it is in real life and stuff like that. I'm not going for like film accuracy here. So yeah, we'll just see how it looks. Mostly I'm interested if the lower shutter speed fixed the pulsing of my clearwater lights, the yellow ones, right? My windshield's lower still, so this might be really windy. I just don't know. Maybe my chin shut. What I had to do is test my theory and stand up for a little bit. See what it sounds like when I'm standing. I'm not really talking super loud, like I can't really hear myself that well because I got the ear pluggers in to help with the wind buffeting. So I'm just kind of shouting enough that I can hear me, and I hope it works out. It's just a test anyway. Yeah, let's stand up for a minute. Oh, there I am standing. There's less buffeting, so maybe there's less wind noise in the helmet since I don't have the chin vent open to push air into the area that the microphone's at. We'll see. And there's me sitting back down, and this is probably perfect. Crouched a little bit, so I'm underneath the wind that the windshield's pushing up. I think the real solution for summertime riding and off-roading, of course, is going to be to get that stock windshield and cut it down, make it shorter so it just kind of crusts over the GPS and keeps that from getting pummeled with rocks and rain and all kinds of stuff. So this light's always really good about changing based on where vehicles are. Like, it's just great. Should give me an arrow here. There we go. And then the way I have the lights set up, these Clearwaters, they're the 3 bulb. There's like 3 LEDs in them. I don't remember exactly which model that is. Oh, nice shift, John. Idiot. But they're dang bright. So what I have them set to now is I went up against a wall, and oh, are your high beams still on, buddy? They are. It's not that bad though. I should have flashed that guy. But if it doesn't hurt my eyes, like that truck, he's like, this guy's brights are on. You shut that shit off, dude. Anytime now. No? Thank you. Like, how dumb are you? So anyway, I pulled up close to a wall, maybe like 15 feet on level ground. It doesn't really, you don't need level ground because I used my existing headlight, which is, you can see my low beam, the line of the road. It's not adjusted that high. Turned the high beams on, and I took my Clearwaters and turned them way out to the left and the right so that they weren't in the proper spot. Then I changed their elevation to line up so the center of the beam was lined up with the center basically of my high beam. So these things, like during the daytime, I have them set when my low beams are on, they're at 20%. I started at 10% and I didn't get quite as much light thrown out with my low beams like you can see now onto the road, so it made me feel like I couldn't see that far. So I just bumped them up to 20%, and I haven't had anybody flash me yet. Right, like that guy back there that left his high beams on, he's just dumb. That's what people do out here. And then when I turn my high beams on, the Clearwaters are full blast, and I can almost only see yellow. I can't see that much of the original high beam. Everything's lit up really nice. If it's reflective, like animal eyeballs, like I'm gonna see it. High beams! I love these things. I can't imagine how bright some of the bigger ones are, because they have the little singles, and then I think this triple is the second biggest size, and they have one with 5 and one with 7, maybe? I don't remember the names of any of them. These were on the bike when I bought them. I would have trouble fronting the bill for these lights and feeling good about it. Well, I take that back. Seeing how they operate now, oh my gosh, I would pay for these lights, because they hook into the CAN bus, they know what your bike's doing, they have a bunch of different settings. Like, they really have a lot of features. That's what you're paying for. You're paying for a quality built light with features that work. Oh, there's an animal. What is that, a raccoon? No, it's possum. Somebody's cat got lost. God, that thing is ugly. So that, the other day, right before it thunderstormed, I was in the van, and the 3 possums and a raccoon. Like, things are scurrying all over the place. I slowed way down. I was just like, you know, if these, I don't see them that often. If they're spooked and running all over because a thunderstorm's on the way, like, I don't need a deer jumping out in front of me. Like, even right now, I'm only on the GPS, only going 55. I don't screw around these roads at night. I take that back. Sometimes I screw around on the roads at night.